Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. I'm going to do FIA practice for nations and manufacturer. I have jumped on very quickly today I did a few laps on both of them, not particularly many. The McLaren looks pretty shocking at Laguna Seca, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't think it's going to be very good at all, but we'll still do it. We'll try not to finish last, that'll be the aim. It's going to be very hard because the car is terrible, but you'll see how bad it is now. It's just not got the pace again, the Group 3 car. It is making me think I might change manufacturer for the official season, but we'll see. What do we need here? Right, we need to get the settings up for the Tokyo race. 1 minute, let me just go and have a word with these little monsters. I've literally just told them to be quiet, and then Right, so we need to get the settings. I've got the settings up for Laguna Seca. I've just got to get the settings up for... Oh shit, what track is it? Tokyo, which Tokyo is it? Is it that one? Yeah, good guess. Someone's got a lobby there. I don't know if that'll all be correct. Let's just double check first. Zimmy's will be right, so we'll rob Zimmy's settings. Save settings. Right, that. There you go. We've got both settings done now. Oh shit! I've just come out of there. So what will we do first? We'll do nations first. We'll jump into nations. We'll test that out. Again, combination. I've never really done Group 1 around this track. I thought it was the track with the long straight. The is it the outer one? I can't remember, but I did do a lap on here before. It's not the easiest lap. Turn 1 is really tricky to get right in this Tokyo race. Right, so let's just double check the settings. Fix room, yep. Want fix room on. Minimum driver rating A, minimum sportsmanship rating S. 6 o'clock, I think that's correct. 17 laps, rolling start, fastest first, slipstream real, boost off. Light, times 2 times 10. Rachel, thank you very much for the $3.99. Thank you very much, legend. Start the stream off with the choo-choo. Thank you very much for the donation, Rachel. Appreciate it massively. Thank you. Grip, reduction, real, that's all correct. Group 1, balance on. Mediums and hard is correct. Okay, so let's just put Ghost Enduro Race to weak. Side contact is on. Okay, just save that over that. Done. Okay, so if you want to join this lobby, it's going to be A rated and higher, S rated SR. So feel free to jump in and we'll do some testing. I have no idea what this is even going to be like for. I presume the car that everyone's using is going to be the car that they race with because it hasn't got hybrid. So I presume that's what everyone's going to use. Right. Oh, no video today because I've had a bit of a stressful day. So it's just a stream today. Hopefully we're going to try and do a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to hopefully be a double stream day. I was planning to do a stream earlier today, but I couldn't. Stuff came up, so I couldn't get much done today. So unfortunately, it's just the stream today, and then tomorrow we'll try and do double stream with a video if I can get it done. So I apologise for not being live earlier or getting a video out. Right, let's. I presume this is the car to use. Let's just check. Fire? Is it the car that's on the time trial just before I go out? My guess is that it will be. Probably you, Calcer. You need it. I mean, I've seen you. You did your time trial before me, Calcer. What are you on about? Calcer done a lap before me on time trial. Oh, I've got a bit of a headache. I can't laugh. It hurts my head. Jesus. Oh. Some people using the R18. I don't think that'll be the car. He had nothing to do Monday morning. Excuses. There's loads of spaces left here if you want to jump in, anyone. Loads of spaces. I think we got like 5 or 6 spots left if you want to jump in. Must be brake bias. This turn 1 is a pain in the arse, I tell you. I didn't carry any speed there. You need to go through that back. You got to be going nearly 160 through that corner. The track limits are also very very tricky through that section in Group 1. This corner also quite tricky because this car doesn't like, but in first gear it's a little bit iffy. Yes, I think it's going to be an okay. Although it's going to be possibly an okay combination, I also think it's going to be a very risky for your DR and SR. Oh shit! Not very good through there. Let's go again. Try and get this turn 1 better. Whoa, what the? That was a little bit weird. That's probably a penalty, I think. Ah, that wall. In time trial, you do it at about 160, something like that. But I don't think you'll get that speed in with fuel on board. I need to practice this track though, because it's not really a track we do very much. So this is why we're on early as well, because with it being top 16, I want to make sure I've got some speed around there. So we're going to do quite a lot of FIA practice this week. You okay? Ooh. In before fire, yeah, fire will be fast around there, but Josetti will be very fast as well. Ah. Ah, it's annoying, that corner. The final corner again. Oh, that's annoying. As if you get them penalties on that final corner is going to get pretty annoying. Let's just go and change these tires. I mean, this is. I wouldn't really compare it to Montreal or anything like that. This it's not really like anything like that in my view, but. Fuck off, game. Oh god. Wow, are the penalties really this bad for clipping the wall? Because this is going to be a nightmare in the race. Have we got it on? Let's just check this. Make sure I've got the right settings on here, because this is a joke. If it's going to be like that, this race is going to be a joke. Can't get penalties for that kind of contact, surely. Weak as well. Oh my god. This is going to be a nightmare, this race. Yeah, you're right in this, man. It's going to be a disaster, I think, but I think you've got a situation where we might not even be S-rated by the time we get to the top 16 race. Well, I say S-rated, but you know, S-rated SR, sorry. Nah, it's never been that extreme, Adam. Let's just go back out in full fuel. I don't blame you, Sparks. Ah, I could have took way more speed through there. What am I doing? Ah! I can't get... That final corner is such a pain. I don't know what's worse, the final corner or the last corner. Sorry, the final or the first corner, I should say, not last. I might get a nice slipstream here. I was... Brake a bit earlier though. Wow, the dirty air through here is horrible. Oh my god, that is so bad through there. Right, we'll start this qualifying in a minute. We'll just... Oh god, let's just get a practice in. Let's just check something. Yeah, he's in the Tomahawk. I think he got it the Tomahawk then. The last top 16 was on this track, was it? Was it? And this one? Was it? No, I swear. The last top 16 I remember doing was... Oh no, did I not do the... Did I do the Last Nations top 16? Oh, the N500K. Yeah, I didn't do that. I think I chose not to do that. Right, let's start this qualifying anyway. Wait, Udi, hurry up, mate, because I'm starting it. We're not waiting around for people. If you're not ready, you're not racing. Go, we're starting now. I'm not waiting for people, sorry, but I've got stuff to do, practice to do. We've got to get to Laguna Seca, so we're starting now. And we... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa there. We haven't got qualifying on. What the... Zimmy, mate. You didn't have qualifying on your lobby. What the hell? Good job of spite. How long's qualifying? Does anyone know? Anyone know how long qualifying session is? Before I start this? $24-hour, yeah. We're just, it's 5 minutes. Are we sure about that? Okay. Go to track. Let's see if everyone gets out the pits though, that's a problem. Just check. Like, they just magic out of nowhere, don't they? They don't even come out the pits, for God's sake, look. I wish they'd fix that, you know. I want to see the cars actually go in and come out the pits like the F1 games do. I think it's a bit daft the way it does that. Alright, we ready? We go. What tyres do we have to use for the race, by the way? Do we have to use the hard tyres? I've no idea. I presume we've got to use the hard tyres. I'm going to do a lap straight away and then pit and change tyres. I think should have time. Should I? I don't know. I think you'll have time to do 2 times. While I'm not very used to the track, I think I'll do 2 laps. You have to use hards and mediums. Rip to the person who wants slipstream round here. I don't think people will want a slipstream round there. Not for the dirty air will be too much. Although there will be a gain through some sectors. I think the last sector will be horrible. And this sector as well. Ah! Right, we put a banker in, we might even just be able to go for 2 laps, you know. The tyres will probably be fine for 2 laps, I don't know. Or, I don't know, we'll probably just change tyres and go again, actually. It's just the heat. You won't have the heat in the tyres, will you? Why did I just drive into the wall? What a dope. What a shite lap. We'll change tyres and go again. We're still up even though we hit the wall there, so clearly go quite a lot faster. You can do 2 flying laps easily. The tyres will last 2 laps definitely, because where the pit lane is, it's like an outlap and a I don't want dirty on my lap. Sorry mate, but look at the dirty air. Oh, it's so bad. That dirty air through there is horrible. That is going to be a nightmare for penalties in the race. Shit, fire. I'm on a lap, mate. I got pole anyway. Again, why is it rotating like that through there? It doesn't do that in doesn't do that in the time trial. That's a penalty. I think. I don't know. I thought it would be, but clearly not. He'll lose a bit through here though, I think. But I can hardly see the track through there, it's so weird. Oopsie daisy. Not very good at all. We're way off the pace at the moment. We've got a long way to go with this track. I don't feel comfortable at all. Hyundai, I know, I've just seen that. What the hell? Do we need to be using that car? Is it better in qualifying? Yeah, I've only done a few laps here, so we're probably gonna take a few days to get used to the track really for getting up to speed. But that's why we're starting early. It's not really a track I particularly do much. Makes me wonder about that car though that Zimmy's in. I mean, I think Fire could probably match that, but all right, okay, so Fire's lap got ruined by Crazy. I've got to try and... This is going to be hard to even stay in the slipstream with this dirty air on that last sector. Make sure we brake early. I just don't feel confident at all through these sectors. That Hyundai is rapid down the straight. Holy shit! Oh, look at that through that is horrible. Oh my god, dirty air. Okay, yeah. Shut up, you, Calster. Bit of wall riding there. How did he not get a penalty for that though? Break. Oops. There's a wall there. Oh my god, just seeing the wear on the front seems a little bit worse. Can't get it. It's quite tricky through there, you know. I have to say, a little bit tricky. It's tricky. Yeah, you know, to hit a wall if it's a pit wall. I need to concentrate through this last sector. Oh, he went too deep in there. I didn't do the corner particularly well myself, but whoa, what the hell, he's back. Well, that was a little bit off-putting. What happened then? Hacking the game again. Oh no, not that stupid second. I don't know if that was dirty tyres or not, actually. Yeah, I think it was dirty tyres. Clapped it. At least we were staying kind of with the pace for a few laps. We were still in the slipstream, but yeah, at least I'm sure we'll be up to speed by Saturday. Well, reasonable speed anyway. Gonna have to practice. Do you know what I'm having trouble with? Seeing the corners in this dark setting. It's quite tricky. Especially through here with all the lights on this corner up here. It's throwing me because of the lights on the through the apex. It's sending me into a bit of a weird trance. Like this bit here now is really weird. I'm finding it very hard. So much easier through there without slip. When you're not in a slipstream, that section is way easier. That shows you the difference. He's transporting again. He's using them hacks. I'm actually gaining on the leader here, on this little bit of on this section of track. Anyway. Oh. Mess that up. That's the goal. I've got to get that corner. I'm messing that up every time. better. Fire pitting early for the harder tyre. Let's see. So Fire was about 4 seconds ahead. Oh shit. No, the pit lane loss is it about 12 seconds, do you reckon? It looks like it, doesn't it? Bloody hell, it's quite a high pit lane loss, that. Is that Hyundai really struggling with tyre wear? It looks like it is, isn't it? Fire's already got the jump, I think, over P1. Looking at the gap behind. Quality entrance. Nah, I think. Oh, it'll be close, won't it? Look at the gap now. Yeah, he's gonna be like half a second behind at the moment, but with this lap that he's on now, he'll probably jump him. I haven't done any laps on these tyres yet, so God knows what they're like. Yeah, I think he's got the jump. As long as he does a good lap here, he would have got the jump, I think. I feel like if I put practice on this one, we might be able to get some speed out of it. I'm just struggling a bit at the moment. Oh shit. Pussied it. Gained a little bit, but not much. Oh, Zimmy just overtook. They're battling, aren't they? They're side by side. Go on, battle you two. Keep battling then and let me get in the slipstream. Penalties, they've obviously been a bit of side-on contact there. Ah, the stupid wall. Who put the wall there? Mr. Casual, you legend. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that was a bit better through there, wasn't it? So that's how I've got to try and do that corner, but faster with the mediums. What's happened to Zimmy? Zimmy! Give me that slipstream. Forgot I had the slipstream. Now, we've got slipstream, so I need to remember that through here because it's going to be very tricky. Oh, look at the difference. That is horrible when you're behind someone. Oh God. That car is rapid in the straights, isn't it? Look at it go. He's going to be able to get past him on this straight because that car is so fast on the straights. Oh. Oh. Just understeers. As soon as you're behind someone and you want to push, just understeers. Wonder if anyone. It's probably going to be a penalty fest, this, isn't it? Jimmy, your car's on fire at the back, mate. Literally on fire. You've got fire coming out your car. You need to pull over. No, we're not in the tunnel. No. Are we in Tomahawk? Am I in Tomahawk? I don't know what am I at. I don't know what I'm in actually. I remember it's the SRT, so it is probably the Tomahawk. Yeah, yes, it is. It's the SRT Tomahawk. What was that all about? Did I downshift the first gear too quick? Probably. Fire's already pitted. Ooh. Yeah, you have to late shift into first there. Definitely seems stronger when you do that. Oh God. Can't cope with this dirty air. soon as we're out it feels better, and then you're back in it and it just feels like shit again. So this race is quite a long race, isn't it, looking at the timer? Oops. Oopsie daisy. This is annoying. We keep getting back into the slipstream there. Let's see if we can. I might get back in it. I don't really. I wanted to try and do a lap without getting slipstream just to see what it's like. As soon as we gained half a second on this lap when we've not got slipstream. I think has he got fresher tyres than us? I think he pitted lap later, didn't he? Or 2 laps later, something like that. No, we got the slipstream again. Piss off. Eh. You need clean air on this. Massively. Yeah, you only have to start a new account, you just create a new profile. If you want to do one in America, you can do one in America. You don't, as long as your primary console's got PlayStation Plus on it, you can have as many accounts as you want. You don't have to obviously you don't have to buy a new PS Plus or anything. You just create a new one. Like I've got the Key 25 one and an American one that we can go on. I got held up on the first stint, I think. Pardon me. No, you don't have to buy it again. No, you definitely don't buy the game again. Whatever games you buy on your primary PS4, so as long as you've got PlayStation Plus on your primary account, like my main account is obviously this one. As long as you've got PS Plus on that, whatever games you buy on this account, you can then create as many profiles as you want and play all them games online as well. You don't need to then go and buy PS Plus and all that shit again. So, do we do? I feel like that'll do for that. You know, I want to go and do manufacturer testing, because that one I feel like the McLaren. I want to see just how shit this McLaren is, because McLaren feels really terrible around there. So I want to give it a test with the tyre wear. So we'll jump onto that one now. All I wanted to do for that for today was just to get one race in, just to get my eye in on the track, and then we can time trial it tomorrow, or do another bit of practice tomorrow at some point. I don't know, maybe the day after, whatever. Try and get a bit more speed, but I'll send you the PayPal for my rear wing. let's load up. Double check these settings are right. Isn't it times? Is it times 8, Tyler, or times 10 for manufacturer? Someone double check that. Times 8, okay. Headache again. Okay, let's do that. This is the one where I just feel like the I think this is the one where I'm so gonna be off pace because the McLaren just feels awful. The next GT Pro, I don't know. No idea what the next Gran Turismo will be like. No idea at all. God knows when it'll be out as well. Who knows? So let's go and change our car. So we're gonna have to go all the way to the front for the brake bites because of this track. Trying to look after the rears. Now there's a corner that's gonna be a problem with this car. I'll show you in a minute when we get there. Oh shit. This one up here in time trial was a nightmare. I don't know what it's going to be like with fuel on though. Yeah, it's as I expected. It turns in and then it slides and then it understeers. I have to go through there so slow to keep it on the track. This car just sucks balls around there, and this is a nightmare as well. When I wish I had that Mercedes in front. The Mercedes is really nice to drive around this track. The Porsche, Mercedes, Renault is going to be massively OP, I think, around there. But the Porsche will also be quite OP as well. Yeah, you have to have a separate email. You have to create a new email for every new account. Because your email is registered to your account, so obviously they need a new one. So iffy through there. Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was what you call stupidly late braking. Let's go again. See how many laps these tyres will do. Oh, do you know what? I'm really not looking forward to this race with this car around there. I think it's almost going to be pointless because the car, not only has it got one of the worst tyre wears, but it's probably one of the worst cars for the pace. It's so bad. This is, if they improve this car in Group 3, I'd definitely go in for an official season. But with if nothing improves for this car, then I don't know whether I'd go it. I mean, I messed that lap up, to be fair, David. I mean, in time trial I can get a 19. Depends if you've done it in. Remember, this isn't time trial though. Time trial I've already done at a 20-0, but it'll do it. This will do a 19. This will get a 19 on a perfect lap. It'll do like a 19.6, 19.7. But there are people who are in 18.9s. Like, I mean, there's just no way this car's going to gain 7 tenths like that. I don't even think anyone could get this into the 18s. I mean, if they can, then they're absolutely flying. Shout, Cody. Don't give me dirty air. Don't give me dirty air. Let's just see what we can get out of it if we do an alright lap. Oh my god, it's so shit through there. I wouldn't mind, but I like this track and I'm pretty reasonable around here, but this car is just terrible. Oh my god, it's already going weird, the car. How many laps is this race? Pardon. Alright, let's check something. Um... 17 laps. But this is screwed. This is going to be so screwed because what tires do you have to use? This is. Oh my god, this is a nightmare because the pit lane loss here is massive, and I think we're going to have to do an extra stop over like cars like the Porsche and the Mercedes. Mediums are required, so the mediums on this car. I would say, what are we going to get? How many laps on the soft? Maybe 5 to 7, something like that. 7 at a push and it will start struggling, I think. The mediums ain't going to do 10 laps, I don't think. I think we're going to have to try and do it to a 7 and 10 stint, which is going to be nearly impossible. We'll have to test it now and see how bad it gets. We're going to have to really be careful on downshifting. You can't do a two-stopper, no, but I think the pit lane loss here is something like 15 seconds. We'll see in the race, but I'm pretty sure the pit lane loss is really high. Is there any fuel concerns here? I can't remember what the fuel was. Let's just see what the... I'm guessing fuel will be fine. Because, right, this is no offense to him, but he just comes in these lobbies and doesn't even practice and then just gets in people's ways. So, I'm sorry, but I know what he does. He ruined Fire's lap ages. He was ruining Fire's race last time. So, we're not having him in these lobbies. He just takes people out. It's pointless. He doesn't even practice half the time. He just drives around and, like, he just does it just to get in people's way. I don't know why he does it. So, we'll, once you've messed up once or twice in these lobbies, then I'm just gonna kick you. That Bears, he's known for it. He comes into our practice like he did it to Fire. He ruined Fire's practice last time, so get him out. No point having people like that in the lobby when you're trying to practice. Ooh. Right, let's start this anyway. I don't know what we're gonna do because you can't do an extra stop to anyone because your race is over, and this is the annoying thing for this car. I wish it was just a bit better. Like, at least, like, this has got terrible tyre wear. It's not particularly great on fuel. And it's not got any pace around the track. The only track it was decent on was Spa. Kind of suited Spa. But here, no. Like, a lot of the other cars, they've got good handling. Like, the R8, rapid over one lap, really good handling. The Porsche, really good tyre wear. Decent handling. Good fuel. What other cars you've got? The Lamborghini absolutely flies down the straights. Good hand. Most of the cars that are MR have something really good about it. The McLaren just has literally nothing. There's nothing that comes to mind that's good with the McLaren, and it's something I wish they'd try and sort out. The Aston's decent here. We used it in the daily race. The Aston Martin was good. We were actually matching our Mercedes pace with it. Do you remember we did it on stream? The Aston Martin was solid. It was a good car. The best car is the Renault RS01 and the Porsche, I think, for the race, as far as I remember. Let's start this anyway. Let's go. Let's go and explore how shit this car will be. I don't know if he's got to track in time, that guy, but it could be the gear, and it could just be it's the understeer I find as well, but we'll see. We'll see if the strategy... I'm going to try and look after the rear tyres, so we'll just have to really be cautious to try and do a one-stop. But 10 laps on the medium sounds like a lot, in my opinion. I don't know if it'll be able to do it. Subaru is going to be decent here, I think. Yeah, you're right. But I think the Porsche will be one of the best with the Renault. The Renault is the OP car for outright pace. Porsche will be good for the race because of the tyre wear. Mercedes is really nice here. The AMG really suits it. The gearing is perfect. The Vantage was good here. What other cars did I try? I wonder, the M6 might actually work here, you know. I'm not sure though. The tyre wear is pretty good on that car, so might be alright. The R8 is fast. I did the R8 for my time trial track guide, didn't I? However, I think it gets sketchy on the rears. So I don't know what that car will be like. You'll probably be able to get used to it, but be interesting. But at least it's fast in qualifying. That's the good thing with the R8. Beetle, yeah, the Beetle should be solid. Yeah. I think, yeah, Alexa should be okay. I wonder what the Evo would be like here. The Evo could work as well. Now the Audi's very fast over a lap here. I used it for my track guide. It was quite a nice car to like drive. You'll just have to be very cautious on the tyre wear on the rear. But the McLaren's just as bad as the Audi for tyre wear. So, I mean, I'd rather have a car. The thing is though, at least if your car's fast, you can qualify high up and then just fight at the end. You can at least fight for your positions. If you haven't got the qualifying pace, you're just screwed. The Supra will be good here, I would think. It wouldn't be the best, but I think it would be solid. Should have been fuel for longer, really. Wouldn't be looking for a slipstream off me in this car, by the way. Is this a slipstream qualifying this? I wouldn't think it would be. I didn't think this would be a track where you'd really want to do slipstream qualifying. I don't know. What is the fucking point of this car, really? Was that a glitch curb, or was that just... What was that? That was on the curb that it did that? Have a little look at where the track mark. I'd love to know if that was a glitch curb. I think that might have been a glitch curb, that. I don't know. Hard to tell. Fucking annoys me, this car. It's so shit round here. I am tempted just to not even bother with the top 16 with this, you know. If it's going to be that bad, I'll just do other races and try and get some points out the second, you know, the race after. We might just do that to try and get an easier lobby, because I'm not doing a race that's just going to be crawling around at the back. Pile of shit car. Merc is shit. Are you messing, Calso, mate? Mercedes is not shit, mate, at all. P1 and P2. Mercedes is very good here, mate. Very, very good. Cody then goes P1. Mercedes is really nice around this. One of my, it was what I used for the daily races. Oh god, now we got traffic law. I'll have to do another practice after this. Fuck off, Calster. Trolling. We'll do another one after this anyway. You should have time to do another one. I know it's sarcasm, you. You can't do the top 16 though, can you? Oh, you're going to do the race after though. Oh, I never know. You might get a good result before that race actually. Nah, don't worry about letting me go. I'll just try and get through. So we can do a 21.0 maybe, a 20 or a 20.9, but that's still going to be like 6 tenths off at this track, which my prediction in a top split race, 6 tenths will be down right at the back. You can't race till the slot. Oh, piss off, Calster. Come fuck off. Go on, just do the ones before it, mate. You know you want to. We might get a good result in one of the earlier races, to be fair. It's hard, mate. It's okay. We need to look after these rear tyres, so... Let's go -5 bias and downshift very slowly. What's going on? So the aim is to get to at least lap 7, isn't it, with these soft tyres? I'm hoping we can do it. It'll be interesting if we can do it with just looking after the tyres. They're already wearing though. I know what you mean. I don't think I've seen a race where Crazy doesn't bin it within the first 5 laps. I think he might have got an incident on the first corner, I don't know. Oh, fucking hell, I didn't expect that. What the hell? Shit myself then. Yeah, he went off into this corner up here though, so... He got took out up here before, so I don't know if he's just waiting. One and a half seconds off the pace. That's the corner where it starts going sketchy in time trial, so... Okay, now, it's already getting sketchy. Fucking hell. So iffy through there. I think I won't even go into first gear there. Reduce the downshifting and just do it in second. Last time it might have been on the hard tyres, Ghostly. It was probably on the hard tyres at daily race. It might have been a bit better than McLaren then. It's just not feeling too good on the softs, to be honest. We should be able to get 7 laps out though, I think, just about. We'll see. Oh shit. The McLaren sucks around the track, it's just weird. Comparing it to how the Mercedes drove on the hard tyres, that Mercedes in that daily race we did not long ago just felt perfect. Like you could just chuck it in, it would grip, you could get on the throttle so early. This just feels horrible. Oh shit again. Yeah, I think it's going to make more sense to do a different race and not the top 16 here, because I think if we do top 16, although there's going to be very fast drivers doing possibly, you know, that are not got their S license yet. I don't think, has Lightning got his S license, and as I don't think Baptist has got his S license. My God, sketchy, 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 sketchy. Gone, it's going. We're gonna have to see it pit now and just see if we can do 10 laps on the mediums. I don't think we got a choice. Yeah, Lightning won't be in top 16 then. We'll have to see who's going to be in top 16. It might be worth just doing top 16, you know, because it might be, it might actually work out better. I don't know. You'll have to see who's going to be in it and what cars, because it might work out better, because you'll have no Lightning. Calcer can't do it anyway. I mean, even if he could, he couldn't. Fire will be in there, obviously. But if we get a P6 in the top 16, the points might be reasonable. It might be worth doing it. And just trying to find some pace with this car. I don't know if the pit lane loss is 14 seconds, to be honest. You don't look at what it tells you, because you've got to work it out by on track, really. You gotta love that the Mercedes and the FR cars can still, some of the cars are still able to go around on the softer tyre. What the hell? Yeah, I think it's about 14 seconds of pit lane loss. I think he was right, because I think it's about 13 and a half, something like that. Looking at the times on the right, it's about 13. You need to bear in mind that the tyres were screwed when we went in the pits, so that lap was slow anyway. Yeah, so I think the pit lane loss is about 12 and a half to 13, something like that. Whoa, what the hell? Someone moved the second board then. That caught me out. The number 2 board had moved. Fire can do 10 laps on the softs. What? What is going on? the fuck? So we literally have to try and do a one-stopper. Can't do a two-stopper, you just lose too much time. Try and limit the shifts. Jesus. Nah, I wouldn't do that. You'd lose. There's no point doing 2 stints on mediums. But you're throwing away what? I mean, just even the software. You'd be losing 4 seconds just by doing that straight away. So I don't think that'll be a good idea. No, no. It won't. You know, it won't charge you beats as long as you create a new account for online. As long as your primary account is PS Plus enabled, you will not be charged for any other account thing. You're just setting a new online ID up. That's all, and then you'll set up your online connection. Trust me, I've got about 10 accounts for online. Used to do it on PS3 as well. Used to have like so many accounts for Call of Duty. What? Oh yeah, please. Just make sure that your main account is your primary, like the PS4 is linked to that as a primary console. The main thing you've got to do. Oh my god. Can't find any pace off this car. Can't even push because as soon as you start pushing, the tires are dead. This is a kind of experience. Unless something happens with this car, this car will be the reason why I won't go McLaren in an official season, because it's just not good. It's not going to be fun to use in a competitive season with like the best drivers in there. You need a good car. Even if I do... Yeah, fuck that. Like I say, let's see what Cody's. Let's see where's Cody. Have a little look at Cody. So like, at least if you've got a good car, I'm not bothered about qualifying for any World Tour events. I just want a competitive car for Group 3. Fuck off, fire. That'll be even worse after last night. That was horrible. If only they'd release a 720 on this game and make it good. I mean, just to show you that we definitely have like the pace. We were doing 22 5s to 7s, wasn't we, on the hard tyre with the Group 3 race with the Mercedes. So mediums we'd probably be doing like 21 9s, 21 8s, something like that, 21 6s. It's pretty similar to what Cody's doing. And soft tyres, God knows what you do on the softs. Did he pit? That's the wrong pit info, isn't it? I don't know what times he's actually doing there. That's all incorrect on the right. Oh no, the McLaren, the GTR sucked at Bathurst last night. It was terrible. The understeer was horrible. I think I know what I'm going to go, and it'll be pretty much impossible to qualify with it, but in terms of topping the sheet, but at least it'll be a good all-rounder for all Group 4 and Group 3. He's just get good. Yeah, they need the 720, the 488 GT3, the Bentley, the Ford GT, like the GT LM car, whatever, the GTE car, the Porsche, proper Porsche GT3 car. Oh, freaking hell, this guy's all over Cody, isn't he? What tyres is he on? Mediums. He's got rid of way more fuel than Cody. How's he done that? Look how much more fuel he's used than Cody. He must be revving the shit out of that. Look at the fuel. Nah, it's just lag, that. It's not the controller. It's just lag because he's from Brazil. Group 3 car's good, but the Group 4 tyre wear will be an issue with Corvette. I'm thinking Mercedes, to be honest, again. Go back to Mercedes. That's what I'm probably thinking. No, I like Mercedes, Diego. I quite like them. Especially the Group 4 cars, underrated. Toyota, I fucking can't stand Toyota. I don't like the Group Supra. I know that we'll have literally like impossible competition with Mercedes, but at least we'll have a car that's fun to drive in all conditions, pretty much. The FT1's too slow down the straights. The Group 4 Toyota's good, but the Group 3's, I don't like the Supra. It's a good car, but I can't get the hang of it. Volkswagen, I wouldn't want to go the Scirocco. How has he got rid of so much more fuel? Look how much more fuel he's used over Cody. Look at that. And it's not even like tyres, because if anything, he's got slightly better rears but less fronts. How the hell has he got rid of that much more fuel? I can't get over that. It's only ×2 fuel, so I just don't get how he's done it. Must be revving the balls off it. Who's that? He's obviously on soft tyres, this guy, isn't he? Someone's pitted on softs. Who is that? Oh no! He been... Rip. Rip. Good idea though, is getting rid of the fuel makes it probably a bit faster. Jag. Nah, the Group 3 car again. It's okay if you like someone like Fire or Lightning who can get like extreme speed out of cars, but not really. I really don't know what we'll go. We'll do one more anyway. Have one more practice. Wait for me a cup of tea if it's coming up actually before I do qualifying. Your manufacturer coaster will be, I think. I mean, I got Renault right. My guess would be. What cars are in? I forgot all the cars. Let's have a little look. You've got. Don't think you'd go Corvette. Don't think you'd go McLaren again. I don't think you'll go Porsche. I don't think you'll go Ford. Don't think you'll go Lamborghini again or Citroen. You could go BMW possibly, or my money would be on BMW, Ferrari, or BMW, Ferrari, or don't think you'd go Peugeot because of the Group 4. I would say BMW or Ferrari so far, what I would guess you'd go. You could go the Alpha also. Either Alpha, BMW or Ferrari. That's what my guess is for Calster. They're the three cars. Three manufacturers, remember it here now. I reckon Calster will go either BMW, Alpha or Ferrari. That is who I think he'll go. None of those? Piss off. You're lying. Aston Martin then. Unless you're going to go Hyundai and just troll it. I mean, that is a possibility. I was thinking about. I was actually thinking of Hyundai for the Group 3 car, but I don't know if it's been improved or not. Right, let's do another qualifying anyway. He's minging then. Fucking horrible. I was having some before. I was like, what the fuck? I thought I picked up top ones, but they must be black ones because what do they say on the back? What does that say? I can't read. What does that even say? I think it says Mac. No, does that say McVitie's? Because they're not McVitie's. They're black. Oh, they're shit. Oh, freaking hell! They're diet ones. Diet chocolate. Why even have a diet chocolate biscuit? I mean, if you're gonna eat a chocolate biscuit, why would you eat a diet one? For fuck's sake! No wonder they taste like shit. Yeah, I picked them up. I was in B&M and I just saw McVitie's chocolate like digestive. So I thought I didn't even look at them. I've just picked them up. And then I was having a cup of tea earlier today, and I was like, "Fuck me, these are horrible. They're like hard. They don't like when you dunk them. They don't go soft. They just stay rock hard, and they're really they don't taste nice." And then the missus said the same. They taste weird. I mean, on the back of them they say McVitie's lights, so they're the like diet ones, the like low fat ones. So in other words, they taste like shit. Don't buy them. Got nothing else to have though. I'm gonna have to have one. Ah, you can literally sit here with it in your cup of tea for about half an hour and it still doesn't go soft. Like normal chocolate digestives are like they're disintegrated within 2 seconds. Oh, it's still hard. What? They're fucking horrible, man. Oh. Another one now. Yeah, citron is good here. I don't even want anymore, they're horrible. Oh, they're dirty. Don't buy them. Pissed off actually, because they're the only bit. I picked them up from the shop thinking, oh, I fancy them. Chocolate digestives, they'll be perfect for a cup of tea. Yeah, not so. You okay, Thunder? How are you, mate? I mean, I didn't deliberately pick them up. I don't want diet. I don't want diet chocolate. I want the full fat shit. What's up? You're gonna eat a chocolate biscuit. Like, if you're on a diet, just don't eat a chocolate biscuit. That's how I do. If I ever like if I'm going to the gym and start like eating thingy, I'll just not eat shit. Like, if you're gonna eat shit, you eat it properly. Don't eat like low fat shit like that. They are fucking horrible, them. Yeah, Citron with a slipstream can be good at any tracking group for, as long as you get a slipstream. As long as it, except for like Brands Hatch Indie, it was terrible at though. But that's not really a slipstream track, is it? Last split isn't top split. Split 1.5 then. Still top split though, technically. I mean, still have fast drivers in there. Yeah, like Lightning wins the first lot of the day in Subaru. It's just I still to this day do not understand how Lightning did that. I don't know if anyone was in the race who's in the chat, but at Autopolis in Group 4 when Lightning won with that extreme tyre wear in the Subaru Group 4, I was literally like scratching my head thinking, how have you done that? Like, what's going on? We'll start this qualifying anyway. Oh, can't believe the missus just burped that loud. It was funny because wasn't there an Alpha Group 4 behind him as well, and it couldn't get past him. I know, like, obviously the straight line speed, but still, the Alpha should have shit all over the Subaru. Lightning doesn't have tyre wear now. The only good thing with the Subaru is, for like Lightning's probably the best at looking after his front tyres. So for him, the Subaru, which uses no rear tyres, kind of works because he can just put his bias all the way to the rear and just really concentrate on the fronts. Yeah, I don't like Lexus Group 3 though. I've got like, thing with the Mercedes is I like both the Group 3 and the Group 4. Same with Porsche. I like the Group 3 and the Group 4. Ferrari is a tricky one because I really enjoyed driving the Ferrari when I drove it ages ago, but tyre wear. What other cars are quite Alpha would be a choice because the Alpha Group 3 car can actually compete at some tracks now. Same with like Renault as well. You're gonna be OP at certain tracks. You've got to do qualifying like what FIA's done. Drive round and do the extra lap. Because then you can get heat in your tires. That's probably what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, I can drive the Supra, but I find it tricky. But it's probably just a case of getting used to the cars, because there's certain cars that I don't drive much. But once you start driving them, you start understanding. Like the McLaren, never used it before. At least I can. If the car's okay at a track like Spa, I could have probably won Spa if I would have actually have got me lapping with low fuel, but. The reason I like McLaren's Group 4, I love the Group 4 car. Right, let's try and get a lap in this time. Oh god. Didn't really push it through there. I backed out again. I'm gonna take more speed than that. The hell. It's just not. I mean, it wasn't a bad lap, but there is more potential in it. But still, it's like 6 tenths slower than what the Mercedes can do around there. The Ford's okay, but I would go with the GT40 over the Mustang. But then it all depends on whether there's fuel races or not, stuff like that. They tend to mix it up now. But what I noticed, whenever the Ford was competitive, the Ford GT, they tended to have the higher fuel, so you were screwed. No, the Mustang's faster than the McLaren down the straights. The only thing it's not as fast as its acceleration where it loses out, but top speed is definitely faster than McLaren. The Mustang in Group 4's top end definitely better than the McLaren. It's just the acceleration, the initial acceleration, low down torque. But the McLaren can keep up with a Mercedes on low down torque. So from like first to fourth gear, the McLaren will be just as good as Mercedes. A lot of cars, it's just after then it starts to die. It dies in high rev, like high speed ranges. Mustang's a good car in Group 4. It's an underrated car. I do like it. It's just tyre wears can be a bit of a problem. It all depends on the settings they use. So no one knows what settings we're going to be running with. Right, let's try and look after the rears again, even though it's pretty pointless. But we're going to be so far behind. I don't think there's a point doing the top 16 race. We'll probably just do the other ones, but we'll see. We'll see. It all depends what people will be in the races as well. Jesus. Yeah, but it's not going to be fun though, is it? Driving around at the back. We might just do like the other lot, the one after. I don't know. Can't get it into that corner. I don't think that Nissan looks particularly good around here either, to be honest. I think Fire's... I'm going to be brutally honest, I think that Nissan's pretty shit round here. Fire's just overdriving it. Bloody hell. Just fuck it, I can't be arsed with the car. It's just a bag of shit. You can't push it all. As soon as you try and push, it just goes on you. It's going to be pointless doing this race. I am tempted just to concentrate on nations. I don't know. Now this is impossible to get this car to the lap 7 or so now. Yeah, the NSX though is good around the lap though, clean. Like the NSX is OP on the track. So it's got really good pace. That's the thing. There's a big difference. At least that's what I mean. If I had a car that was fast around the lap, at least I could do something with it. This car's not really got the pace. It's like the Lamborghini. You can afford to look after your tyres because you don't need to push so hard. Because the car will be fast around the lap. Yeah, it's annoying. Like, I really wish they'd do something to make it a little bit more. Even if they keep the tyre wear bad, but just make the car at least drivable and like fast around the lap. Oh, it's so shit, this car. Tires are destroyed already. I literally can't do anything now because once you've spun a car like the McLaren once, the rears are gone. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for with regards to. Also, the new tyre model could change things around if they. My guess is we're going to get a new tyre model before the next official season. So it might be worth just giving everything. Like, I'm going to wait until I decide on what car I use because there could be a change in the physics and the tyre model which could throw things up and make different cars better. This corner is fucking awful. No, you can't do a two-stop. It's a... I can't be arsed. You can't two-stop the McLaren because you're losing 13 seconds of pit stop. It'd be pointless. Off that rear right off spinning. They said that what I'm talking about the Michelin tyre model. Remember the Michelin tyre? They said that they're going to be incorporating a new deal with Michelin. So my guess is they're going to be working with them to create a new tyre model. That's what they said, didn't they? So we still haven't got that tyre model on the game. And they did say it would be coming into the game at some point, but I think it's been delayed and they're holding it off at the moment, working on it more. Yeah, no, the Michelin tyre model was supposed to be 2019, the end of 2019. But I think they've obviously delayed it. This is just fucking pointless. I can't be arsed driving that car around there. Let's have a little look at the race anyway. Where's Fire? Let's see what... So look, has he died as well? Has he pitted? Now look, so... Well, same issue for entire wear for the... Look at him. Look, he can hardly keep the car in a straight line. And he's not even spun yet. And well, I don't know, he might have spun actually. But look at that rear right. This is a problem with the balancing of the tyres for these type of races. There's no balance at all. Like, you can't do anything with an MR car. Look how struggling Giorgio is here. It's stupid. Look at it. It's drifting through the corners. Yeah, at least the Lambo's good over a lap though, so you can at least qualify high. If you go in reverse. Let's see him through here. Does he struggle through here? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look. It's stupid. This is just daft, this type of racing. We shouldn't be doing this. And you can't even... He's going to pit now, but then he's got to do, what, 11 laps on the mediums? Yeah, I think he knows how to drive that Lambo though. Williams Giorgio is very good. He knows how to drive it. He's just probably struggling because of the tyre wear. Williams Giorgio was nearly as fast as lightning in this car the other... What track was it when he was matching him? I can't... There was a track recently and he was matching him pretty much. Was it Catalunya? He wasn't far off him, I don't think. Might not have been Catalunya, I can't remember. There was a race when he was really close though. So he's trying to two-stopper. So he's going to do one lap. Is he just going to try and do like 1 or 2 laps on the mediums? Oh, look at that. That's the issue I have with the McLaren as well. It goes on that corner. Let's just have a little look at the now look at the tyre, like fire's still out and it's soft. Look at the tyres on the rear. Look at it, look. Oh, this race is so set up for FR cars. The only car that might be able to compete because of its outright pace will be the Renault and the Porsche. The Renault and the Porsche will be... They should be able to compete because the Porsche is really strong around here. I don't know with the Renault, with the tyre wear, I don't know. Fire's doing a good job in that Nissan though, to be fair. Because the Nissan is nowhere near as good as the Mercedes round here. Like we tried it, I think when we did daily race, it wasn't as good. Nissan is really hard to drive in the race. I'm going to be brutally honest, like Stephen. The Group 3 Nissan, I don't like it because it's so hard to drive. Like, it's a certain style you've got to have for that car. It's not very easy. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. I think... But depending on your skill level, I think the Mercedes is one of the best group cars because it's really easy to drive in both Group 3 and Group 4. The Nissan is really... Oh, it's a pain in the arse to drive. I don't like it. I hate it. I really like the AMG though. I really like the SLS as well. That's why when it was Spa, I went with the SLS over the Jag because I think it's because I drove it so much in the first ever official season, so I know what to do with that car. You've really got to make sure that you don't outbrake yourself in the AMG. If you brake too late, it starts scrubbing the tyres. You've got to be nice and smooth with it. VW is okay, but it's just a Scirocco. I'm not a fan of FF or four-wheel drive. It's got to be FR or MR for me. I can't use. I'm not into four-wheel drive or FF cars. It's a bit weird because, to be fair, on Assetto Corsa, I really like the FF cars. The Audi TT, is on Assetto Corsa, and it's really good fun to drive. But on this, it doesn't feel as nice, nowhere near as nice as Assetto Corsa. Oh, fire! Fire! Oh, shit. Clapped it. So he's now, what? He's gained a bit of time, but he's got to pit again for another set of mediums. No, the Scirocco is probably the best Group 4 car. Might be the slowest in time trial, but you don't base your picks on time trial. Never base a pick of a car on time trial because that's irrelevant. The Scirocco is the better car for handling tracks and especially tyre wear. It's really good on tyres and it's the better handling out of all of them. It's not as good on the. I don't think it's got the top speed of the Megane and the Peugeot in terms of acceleration, but its handling's way better. Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, Fire, that SLS is so good. Wait until you see the Porsche round here, then. The Porsche is better than the Mercedes. I remember from the daily race when we tried it, the Porsche is faster. So, wait until you see the Porsche. And the Renault is even faster than the Porsche over a lap. But I think the tyre wear won't be as good as the Porsche. He's already starting. Look, he's already starting to struggle. This is pathetic. We shouldn't be having races where there's that much of a difference between cars. Like, look at it drifting. Look. It's impossible. It's impossible. Mr. Pitt. I think he's fuming because, like, what can you do? What can you do with that tyre wear? It's so daft. Let's have a little look at this car though. Is so like it's so made for this track. It literally, the gearing of this car is perfect. The Porsche though, I think the Porsche will the Porsche should have an advantage over the AMG even with tyre wear, but the Renault will be faster for the first few laps. But I think the tyre wear will kick in. So the cars for this race will be the Renault, Mercedes and the Porsche. I think they're going to be your top three. That is my guess anyway. Yeah, but there's no point. If you're going to go on mediums, you might as well sacrifice not race it, because what's the point of using mediums and being 1 second a lap slower for 6-7 laps? So you already sacrifice your race anyway. It's just a stupid situation, really. Nah, we're calling it a night after this. I'm not doing another one. We'll just keep having to try and practice and get some speed out of this McLaren. I would think there'll be a few good cars here, to be fair. For FR, what other FR cars will work here? The Supra, will the Supra still be? The Supra will be decent here, won't it? So the Supra could be quite competitive. Yeah. Shitty car. The Mazda could be good, yeah. The Corvette and Mazda could be pretty decent. The Corvette could be very good, actually. I didn't think about the Corvette because it's stable anyway. The only thing, the torque might catch it out in some of the corners. I don't know, because it's mid-speed corners. It's not really high speed. So I don't know what the Corvette will be like. I'd be interested to see. But yeah, Corvette, Mazda, Subaru, Mercedes. I have trouble with this car. I think everyone has trouble with this with the Lamborghini. But with tyre wear like this, it's and let me just tell people this is the last race anyway. Just so people don't wait in again. See you later, Giorgio. Jag might be okay. It's just the Jag's not really as fast as the Mercedes around tracks. Tomahawk for Nations, yeah. You can use the Hyundai though that Zimmy was using, but it's because the Hyundai's faster in a straight line, so you can use that car. But I think the Tomahawk will be the easier car to use. It's a Tokyo track. One of the newer ones. Can we get a rip from here? Do you want to swap cars for this round, Calster? Please. Now the Alpine is not the car to use, mate. Tyre wear. The Alpine's shit on the tyres. Don't use the Alpine. Yeah, Tomahawk's okay on tyres. Don't use the Alpine, whatever you do. The Peugeot? What, the diesel Peugeot? I don't think that'll be the best car for that, to be honest, if I'm honest. It might work, but there's no real benefits to using the... I don't know. It might be okay. Sure. I just don't really... the SRT is just better in every department, though. Like, the SRT is faster around the track, probably just as good top speed. I don't know. You don't need to save fuel. No, it's a flat-out race for the nations, and this one as well. There's no fuel involved, so there's no. You don't want to use a hybrid because you'll just get destroyed on the straights. Nah, I don't think it'll work, to be honest. Like maybe in lower splits, yeah. I mean, if you're in lower splits, it might work for you, but it won't work. I don't think it'll work in top split. Not as far as I can tell, anyway, but it might do in lower ones. Oh! Nah, someone may trust me. The Alpine is not the car to go. Just, I mean, you can go it, but. All I'm going to say is when it comes to Saturday, see how many people use the Alpine in top split compared to how many people use the SRT. The Alpine will get shit on by the SRT. 100%. Nah, the Alpine's not better than the Alpine's not better than the SRT on tyre wear. Definitely not. The Tomahawk is just going to destroy the Alpine. Like it's not even going to be like in lower splits. Yeah, it might work, but in top split, it's not gonna work. The Alpine, definitely not. Let's see his tires. I can barely do that type of lap on the bloody softs in the race, and that was his last lap on the mediums. Oh, Jesus. Rip. I think any top split race, the Tomahawk will, or the Tomahawk or the Hyundai will be the car you want to go. I think the Hyundai or the Tomahawk will be the cars to use for any top split race. The Audi V. Oh, is that, are you on about the one that Lightning went that time? The Audi the like, it looks like a GT3 car, but it's obviously a Group 1. Alright, we'll call it a night for that. Thank you for coming in. Rip to McLaren. Yeah, that could be a worthwhile try. What other cars? I mean, the Peugeot might work, to be honest. It might actually be okay because it has got straight line speed, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll have the cornering, to be honest, for that track, because it's change of direction corners, and I don't know what the Peugeot will be like at that type of corner. Not sure. I think it would struggle on the like fast left to fast right to fast left, stuff like that. I don't think it'll have the pace for them corners. The only other, I mean, what? I don't know if anyone's tried. Has anyone tried the LM55? Because that's quite good on tyre wear, but I don't know. I mean, it works at the other Tokyo track, but again, I don't know if it'll work here. I'm presuming someone would have tried it though to see what it's like, but yeah, it'd probably just be tyre wear again. You tried the LM55. What was it like? No, was it shit? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. I thought it might work. Did you think it might? I'm guessing you thought it might have worked because you tried it. But the only reason I thought that was because it was used in a Tokyo race ages ago. But yeah, tyre wear will probably be a problem for it. Now the LM55 handles okay once you get used to it. It's just that you've got to drive it a certain way. It's a weird car to drive. Yeah, the corners will kill it. But anyway, we'll do some more of that practice. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night or what. Might do some daily racing in the day tomorrow if I can get a stream started early, and then try and get the video done in the afternoon, and then do a stream in the night. Try and do the double stream tomorrow if possible. But yeah, I'm going to call that a night. It was just a quick little test of the races just to see what we've got to expect from both of them. We know it's a one-stop in both races. Pretty simple races, flat out one-stop, no fuel. If you're in MR, you're screwed at manufacturer because there's no way you're going to keep up with the FR cars. Nations looks like the SRT that you need to use, so that's what all the Hyundai. The Hyundai was good though as well with Zimmy. So it's one of them two cars, but we'll keep practicing them through the week and see if we can find any pace in the MR cars, but it's going to be a struggle. So I'll see you all tomorrow. We might start an early stream, but like I said, I don't 100% know if it will definitely be early or not. See what time I can get it set up, and if I feel like doing a daily race stream or not, we'll see. But yeah, thank you for all coming in. I will see you all tomorrow. There's no video today. It's just the stream today. Yeah, I'll try and get the video done tomorrow. So I'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.